Hi everybody, in today's video I'm taking my first shot at making polish with my polish making kit. This isn't like a tutorial by any means, just because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just me playing around and kind of showing you guys what I come up with, and hopefully it's something not too horrible, so we'll see how that goes. So I did purchase the let me just show it to you guys. Oh, I just dropped everything out of it. So I did purchase the DRK Nails polish making kit from PPU from I think the month of October or November, I don't remember. Anyway, it comes with a lot of little supplies here to make polishes. Let me zoom out. There's pigments, there's shimmers, you get some base. It came with some mixing cups, but I actually purchased my own mixing cups, so let me show those to you guys. Do this first. So I bought a set of mini bottles from PPU when they were doing the kits. So these are 5 milliliter bottles, just kind of to play around with, so I have that. I have an old polish bottle filled with a little bit of acetone. This is the brush I'm going to use to test the polish with, and then after I decide if I like it or not, I'll stick the brush in here to kind of clean it off, and then I'll empty the bottle. So I saw this tip on the DRK Nails Facebook page, and I thought, well, that looks interesting, so that's what I'm going to do there. Oh, and then the cups. I bought these cups off of Amazon. These were recommended to me by Stacy Kazoo Beer Girl. She's been mixing her own polish for a little bit. So the reason I picked these up is because they actually have sizes here. So like the cups that came in the kit were these. And I was like, well, how much base do I put in? Because I don't want to waste a lot when I only have this little bottle to put it into. So this has the like measuring here. So this is 5 milliliters. So this is how much base I'm planning to add before I add in my ingredients, which doesn't seem like very much. So we'll see how that turns out. And then I will add in the ingredients, and then I'll pour from here, and they're kind of smushy too. I'll pour from here into the bottle. I'll leave a little bit of space for the brush to go back in, because I feel like that could displace some of the liquid after you mix it. The kit came with these little mixing balls, so I will add one to my bottle before I put my polish in to mix it up. I also have a pro shaker, so I feel like if things don't seem to be mixing, I can always go to that. A couple of people on the page also mentioned to have any like fans off, things like that, because the particles for the stuff that you're going to add can kind of get airborne pretty quickly and make a mess. So that's something I'm hoping to be very careful with. I'm also planning to wear a mask, just because I would assume it kind of smells bad, even though I'm sure my brain is fried from acetone and polish already. But I don't want to get any like glitter up my nose or anything like that. So wish me luck, ladies, wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. So I kind of just have been not even sure what to do here, because I feel like I don't want to mess things up. According to the people on the page, you have some time to mix stuff up. This is the base. They're recommending you have maybe about a half an hour before things kind of do start to, you know, it's polished, it's going to dry, it's going to evaporate. So about 30 minutes to kind of play around and get what you know, the effect you're looking for. So I think it's probably best for me to kind of figure out more or less what I'm trying to do first before I start doing too much. So I don't know. I feel like there's like so many options. Like maybe there's too much options, right? And it kind of makes it a little bit hard to pick what you want to do. And also like the perfectionist in me is like, oh, don't mess it up. So I kind of probably got to let that go a little too. What I need is the mixing ball, so I'm just go ahead and do that. Step 1 seems pretty easy. A lot of things to choose from, but I feel like I'm not sure. So there's a little mixing ball in there. I'm not sure how you get the color. So I have a lot of like elements to add into the polish, but then I'm like, how do you make it colored? Like, what's the pigment? So it came with this, which says black, white, and hollow. So I'm assuming this might be a little bit of pigment. So maybe I'll start there. Maybe I'll do something black with some fun flakies and stuff, and we'll just see how that turns out. That seems like something simple to start. I also have some thermal pigments. So maybe oh, that's magnetic. Then I have thermal blue to purple. And I have something else here too. Some glow in the dark stuff. And then I have a little bit of multi-chrome powder. I don't know if you can get color off that multi-chrome powder, like for opacity, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try with that black. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mess with that first. So I'm gonna turn off my fan because I do have it on. Just so I'm not blowing stuff around. I have my door to my polish room open, so if you do hear some background noise, I'm just trying to be as ventilated as possible. I'm gonna get my mask out, and I feel like I needed a spoon, like a small spoon. There's a little mixing stick. Here we go. There was a small spoon. I have a little mixing stick here, you know, that I'm gonna be in here like kind of mixing the polish with. A little baby spoon came in the kit. This is kind of to scoop out some of your elements. This is some of the stuff I'm hoping to be playing with. There's some like Holo flake there. My camera doesn't want to focus. This is chrome multi-flake, and then there is a pastel flake magenta. So I'm really liking this flake, so I think I'm gonna go with this flake first. I have some diamond red shimmer. I don't know if red goes with this kind of purpley flake, but I'm gonna try that. Or maybe I'll do some multi-chrome powder. That looks kind of cool too. And a little bit of Holo. That's my plan. So I'm going to do black with the multi-chrome with a little bit of Holo. And we'll see what happens. I'm kind of wondering if the 5 milliliter mixing is going to be too little. Like, is that enough to really know what I'm doing? Like, maybe I should try making too many bottles first. Or maybe I have the bottle size wrong. I don't know. Something about this just feels off. Maybe I need to look up that bottle size again. Alright, so I have my mask on. Hopefully y'all can still hear me pretty well. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the suspension base and put it in my measuring cup. And I'm going to try and get up to the close to the 5 milliliter line. So we'll see how that goes. It's actually a little more than you would think going in, so that's kind of good, I guess. That was a little bit like me. It is stinky because it is kind of concentrated, but the mask is helping. So I have 1 spoon only, so I don't know how I'm gonna manage that. And the 1 spoon I have does not fit into the container, so there's that. Maybe you just put a little, I'm sorry, I'm like talking off camera. This doesn't go. So I'm going to try putting a little bit of this on the mixing stick and kind of see if that does it. So there goes the black pigment. And let me just sort of mix that up and see what I think. The hard part with the black is it going to be opaque enough to show my flakies? So I'm just gonna keep mixing here. I have on a sweater and I'm getting really hot. I'm gonna take it off. The pressure's on. That's why I feel warm. I'm scared to mess this up for some reason. So opacity on that looks like, you know, not super dark, so we'll see. Next up, I am going to take the flakes and add those in, and I'll be very careful, hopefully not to like flaky bomb my polish room here. And what I might do with this is try and grab them out with a tweezer, just because, again, the spoon is not going to, well, the spoon will fit in here. That it will fit in this one. So here are the flakes. I'm gonna take my little spoon and just kind of grab myself a pretty good amount. Then I'm going to so they do fly. I do see them flying a little. Keep that in mind. I'm going to close the container up so hopefully I don't spill anything or make like a big mess. Ooh, this is looking kind of pretty, guys. Already, I'm excited, but I feel like I did not either I didn't add enough or my base is too dark. So I'm going to start testing now with my little brush and acetone here and just kind of see, get it on my nail, see what I think. Yeah, in person I am not seeing much flake action at all. So I'm going to add some more. So I'm gonna get another, oh my gosh, you guys. All right, I'm making a mess now. So I'm gonna get another little thing here and add it in, see if that's enough to kind of get what I want. Again, gonna close the container. The flakies are flying in here, people. The flakies are flying. I'm gonna make a little clean up a little bit of these with some acetone real quick, just to make sure that I'm not making too big of a mess. Because they do get airborne. So again, just mixing, spinning. And again, I feel like they're just getting really lost in there, but this is a little bit better than I had going on before. So every time I pull it out from the camera, it like wants to recolor adjust. I feel like I'm seeing more of what I want to see. And so I'm going to add in some of this chrome powder now and kind of see what that adds to it before I go a little too sneaky crazy. This is the multi-chrome powder container. It's very small. So again, something that a brush or the little spoon is not going to fit into. I'm going to just carefully get this open. This might be a chance where you would need some, like a little tiny measuring spoon. Like I probably put way too much there. But again, we'll see. So I'm stirring that up. This you can definitely see in the container, like doing something to the polish, which is nice. I'm tempted to add more flakies, but I'm going to go for the holo powder first, and then I'm going to try it on my nail. The holo powder comes in this little container, and I'm just going to add a little bit and see what I think. Again, just trying to open everything very, very carefully because I don't want to make a huge mess. And again, I have nothing small to add to measure, so just a little sprinkle. That's what I'm gonna do. And let's see what happens. I really like what I'm getting with this multi-chrome flake and the holo flake, but I just don't know if the flakies are doing what I want. So I'm just stirring, and then I'm going to, look how pretty that mixing stick looks. I'm gonna try it on the nail just to see what I think. So here's my little acetone brush again, and let's see what we think. So I like where this is going, but I wished the flaky was a little bit more noticeable again. So I think I'm gonna add a little more flaky, just to really get some flaky action that I like. So again, with my little spoon, I'm just gonna sprinkle. I don't know if the color I picked was bad against the black, possibly. Like maybe if I would have gone with one of the different ones, it might have been more noticeable sooner. But we will see. So again, just mixing it up, trying to scrape everything off the sides. Looking at the side, I feel like this is going to be really pretty in the bottle. But those flakies just really disappear in this base, to be honest with you. I feel like, anyway. So I think I've spent quite a bit of time here trying to get stuff mixed up. So I'm going to pour this into my bottle now, and hopefully that isn't too messy. You know what, before I do that, I'm just gonna add a little more holo. I feel like it just needs a little bit more holographic. And I'm gonna mix that in. This looks really pretty. I'm excited. I keep pulling away so I can kind of get a closer look. And of course it's gonna freak out the camera now, even though it wasn't before. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pour this into my bottle. Well, actually, let me try it on the nail one more time. I feel like I haven't been at 30 minutes yet, so we'll kind of see how we feel there. I am cleaning the acetone off this before I go into the polish, just so you guys are aware, because you're not supposed to put acetone in polish. It's bad for it. I'm very messily here trying this out. I like what I'm seeing. I'm going to go for a second coat just to see what I feel about it. And then I'm going to pour it in the bottle. I would definitely recommend having some paper towel on hand, like off to the side. Clean up your brush on and things like that just while you're in here doing your thing. Because it can be a little bit on the messy side. So I'm going to go in for a second coat of this polish, see what I think. I think the black opacity is nice. Maybe I went a little heavy on the black. Maybe that's why the flakies are a little more hidden. But overall, this is really, really pretty, you guys. I'm hoping you can see the like effect I'm getting on the nail. I will definitely post swatch pictures of this, come up with a name for it. Man, I might just add, actually, maybe if I add a little more base, the flakies come out more. I wanted more of a flaky bomb effect than I'm getting, but I don't know if it's because of the opacity or if it's because the flakies are just not popping off this base. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a little bit of this Holo. No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add some more flakes. Just a little more flakes. See what happens. Just because I want more of a flaky look. I feel like this is a lot of flake to go into this little bottle, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's not. I've never done this before, so I mean, I really don't know, right? Let's stir those flakies in that I just added, even though it wasn't that many, and just see if that's enough to kind of get me what I want here. Again, just mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing. My cloth mask is really helping with smell. I feel like the flakies were going places, so hopefully this kept most of them out of my like nose and mouth. So do keep that in mind. Again, though, I think I am very my nose is dead to like polish smell, you know, just because I'm in here with the door closed painting my room. My kids walk in and they're like, "Are you getting high, Mom?" And so, you know, if you are more sensitive to smells, this may bother you, like to maybe need to open a window or something like that. So I'm gonna remove this just to have a clean place to swatch. And let's see how it goes. Excuse my extremely dry hands and cuticles. I have been so dry, like my legs are dry, everything's dry. And I'm hoping that I can remedy that once I get my iron levels back up. Okay, so there's one coat, very messily done. Hopefully you can kind of see what's happening there. I feel like it is pretty, so I'm excited. I'm gonna go in for a second just to see, and then this may possibly be a 3-coater, which I don't have an issue with, because when it comes to flakies, you guys know how that goes. So this probably could have been less opaque, and I can probably remedy that a little bit by adding more base. I'm gonna get really close to myself to kind of see what I think. I don't think it needs it. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Man, I don't know. Maybe I'll just add one more squirt just to see if it makes any difference on those flakies popping through. Just a little tiny squirt. There we go. This seems like a like a big science project, to be honest with you guys. Like I'm in chemistry right now, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell my teacher wants us to do. And of course there's no teacher, so that doesn't help. If you did get one of these kits or you're interested in making your own polish, I would definitely go into that DRK Facebook page for the nail lab stuff. Just to, they have a lot of good tips in there, you guys. There's a maker's guide. You can post questions. People answer your questions. I want to thank Stacy for helping me kind of get brave enough to actually get the kit open. And a lot of ladies on there are super, super helpful. So, all right, let's try swatching this on my middle finger. Just to see what we think. Y'all, my cuticles are tore up. I apologize for like even exposing you to this level. Oh my gosh. To this level of torn up cuticles. Like, it's a mess. I've been having some medical things that I haven't totally shared with you guys right this second, but I will definitely be filming a video to keep you guys kind of, if you're interested, you know, just to know what's been going on. And I feel like when people share, you know, sometimes people are in a similar situation and they gain something from it. So when I'm ready to do that, I will definitely have a video up. But I do feel like that did help things get a little bit more, I still don't see a ton of flakies, but I do think that that helped things be a little bit more apparent, just that little squirt. So we'll see if there's a difference between the two fingers, I guess. There is. I definitely think that on that middle finger, adding that extra squirt in of stuff has helped. I don't know if you can see this. When I take a swatch picture of it, hopefully you guys will like it. And then again, like I said, I need to come up with a name. But I feel like I've been mixing this for a bit, so I better get it in a bottle. And let's see how that works. Probably pretty messy. But these cups that she suggested kind of bend, which is nice. You can pour in. This is so cool, you guys. So I'm having some issues getting it all to come in, so I'm gonna scrape a little with this stick and kind of try to get everything into that V-neck. My husband is unaware that I'm filming right now, so he's in and out and up and down and making noise, and the door's open, so. Just because, like I say, I'm trying to be extremely ventilated in here. So I'm just going to come in here and kind of scrape the last little bit into the bottle. And then these are nice because they're plastic, they're disposable, you just throw them. They're from Amazon. They get 100 for like $5 or something. I will link them down below. And again, thank you to Stacy, Kazoo Beer Girl, for telling me where to get them. So that was pretty messy. The sticks are also disposable, so that's good. So I have a little bit of a lower fill line on this. Hopefully when I stick in the brush, everything will kind of, so you can see here, like I didn't get a full complete bottle. I have a little fill line to there, but that's all right. And then I'm just going to shake it up with that mixing ball. It looks really pretty in the bottle, you guys. I feel like I need my own little label for it and everything. So I'm gonna take my mask off. I think I'm going to name this polish, but I don't know what yet. You can hear that mixing ball action going. And you can kind of see how it looks in the bottle now. Let me get in a little closer like I do for swatching. So there's a lot of shimmer and like flake going on. It's really pretty. I'm super excited, you guys. So there's that. And then you can kind of see it, how it looks on my nails a little bit with my dry cuticles. Hopefully on a swatch picture it will be better to see when I come in for a swatch picture of it. But I think I might put this on my nails now. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for sitting through all my like indecisiveness and talking and not knowing what I'm doing, because it was fun. So let me know if you want to see this again. Next time I use my kit. I have a lot of supplies left. I have a lot of pigment left. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, and I will talk to you all later. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you like this video, please make sure to click the like button down below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.